Bonus Module 16. Worked example, building a time-based claim. Let's make an invoice concrete. This is a fictional example. Always use your contract's rates, rules, formats, approvals, and tax treatment. Imagine the April claim on a time-based capacity building contract. The team leader worked 12 approved days at an agreed rate of $900 per day. The utility specialist worked 8 approved days at $700 per day. The time-based remuneration is therefore $10,800 plus $5,600, $16,400. The team also has 2 eligible, approved reimbursable items, $1,000 for accommodation supported by the required invoices and $480 of local transport supported by the contract's approved claim method. The gross claim is $17,880. That arithmetic is the easy part. Build the claim backwards from its payment condition. For each expert, check that the person is named or otherwise permitted under the contract. The rate is correct. The dates fall inside the period of service. The days are supported by the required approved timesheet or monthly statement, and the time does not take the contract above the approved level of effort. If a substitute expert, remote work, weekend work, or an extended mission is involved, confirm whether the contract requires specific approval. For each reimbursable, check the prior authorization, project purpose, budget line, evidence, payment proof, and treatment of any tax or per diem. Link every document to an expense log number. Check the running balance of the reimbursable category, not just the current month. Then calculate deductions exactly as the contract requires. The contract may require recovery of an advance, retention, withholding, tax treatment, or another deduction. Do not guess the percentage or carry forward a deduction from a previous project. State the gross amount, each deduction, and the net payment requested clearly. The invoice pack should contain an invoice cover sheet, a calculation schedule, the required time records, expense summary and evidence, acceptance, certification, or progress documentation where required, any advance recovery calculation, and the submission reference. A reviewer should be able to trace the $17,880 gross amount to the underlying evidence in minutes. Before submission, run 3 reconciliations. First, invoice to time and expense logs. Second, invoice to contract ceiling and remaining level of effort. Third, invoice to the cash forecast. Use a realistic expected payment date, not the date you hope payment will arrive. If the client queries one local transport receipt, do not resend the whole claim in confusion. Open the tracker, identify the expense log entry, confirm the missing requirement, answer precisely, and update the evidence status. A clean query response protects payment timing. Checkpoint: can your team build a test claim 1 week before month end, rather than discovering missing time records at the deadline? If not, move the cutoff and internal review earlier. Your action is to make an invoice cover sheet that calculates the claim, lists every attachment, and identifies the approving person. This single page makes your claims easier to review and faster to correct.